Hey guys, SK here, back with another Clash Royale video. Hope you guys are all doing well. In today's video, I am top 150 in the entire world with 3.0 Xbow Cycle in the first week of the season, so I did push to Ultimate Champion League with 3.0 in the first few days of the season, and then today I decided to just push up to top 200, top 150 in the world. I usually don't play early season, I don't think it's very serious, but I decided why not, just for fun. So in today's video, I'll be showing you guys the final games that got me to top 200 and 2,000 rating points early on. So before we get into the video, some things to say. Firstly, shout out to Samantha and Future, my two good friends. We were in call during some of my ladder push, and it was really fun just hanging out and playing, so shout out to them. Next up, shout out to channel members who support my channel. If you guys didn't know, you can join as a channel member to get my friend links in Clash Royale. I get this question almost every single day, sometimes even multiple times a day. But yeah, you can join as a member if you'd like to become my friend. Links are in the description below if you're interested. Also, shout out to channel member Goat, because he actually joined today as a member, but he hasn't actually messaged me, I don't think. So Goat, if you're watching this, please message me maybe on Discord to ask for, or so I can give you my friend links. Like, I can't really contact you in any way. Also, shout out to Brian rejoining as a tier 1 member, Nebax rejoining as a tier 3 member, and Medson joining as tier 2, so thank you guys so much for the support. Lastly, shout out to Shaming, or Shy27 Goated. I usually don't do shout outs just for people who ask, but he said he's my biggest fan in the whole world and has been watching me for a while. He also said he was going to tell all his friends to subscribe, so if you guys are watching, thank you. But yeah, shout out to you as well. So with all that being said, pretty long intro, but hope you guys enjoy the games, and let's get right into the video. Alright, so I found a match against Nitro. I kind of recognize this name. I'm not sure what he's playing, but I feel like I've played this guy before. He's a Goblin Finding, but I'll give it back. Totally fine. This is fine. Playing Miner, I'll just Skeletons for it. And yeah, guys, today I'm going to be playing early season, which is not something I normally do. I mean, I've been going for early season Ultimate Champion recently. Last season I did so with an 85% win rate. This season I did so with 86%, so pretty good. But I usually don't actually push ladder until the last week where it actually matters. But I decided why not, just for fun. Oh, he's playing Miner, Musketeer. Okay, looks like Miner Balloon Cycle, actually. Not a matchup I'm very fond of. As you may know if you've been watching me for a while, I don't like this matchup much. But as a result of that, I would say I'm pretty good at it because I've practiced it very much. Because I don't really like it. I've talked to so many people about how to play this matchup, so I should be okay, I think. But I don't know how to feel about the matchup itself. I mean, Tesla was buffed, which does help the matchup out. Miner did get nerfed months ago, which sort of helps as well, but I just feel like it's pretty much impossible to break through if they play well. That being said, you know, we do have Evos now in the form of Evo Knight for Xbow. Also, I did do this Xbow Tesla play, guys, because as you can see, if you play a Tesla that early on, it actually does kite the balloon and distracts it instead of going on to your Xbow. So that's a big play. Very important play in this matchup that I learned a few months ago. Or if you know they have balloon and cycle and they're just going to go balloon on your Xbow, if they're low in Elixir, you can actually win the game off of that. I won the game in the GT, I think, off of that trick. In single Elixir on, I think, SK555, one of my accounts. Just going to log the Miner because I don't want to take too much damage. Just 2 hits should be good. And one thing about this matchup, I'd say, splitting archers is pretty good. Eventually, you're going to want to stack archers in one lane to defend against the balloons, but while you're playing the neutral game, as I like to call it, if you guys play Smash, Super Smash Bros, there's neutral. I would say the same for Clash. I'm going to Expo Tesla again, because he just cycled an Ice Golem, and I have one archer supporting as well. Going to Ice Spirit for the balloon as well. Skeletons try and protect my archer, and that is a dead balloon, as you guys can see, so this is why the play is actually good. Going to Knight to break the bomb tower. Okay, he's probably going to defend, even though I'd got the play off. It's not that hard for them to defend an Expo, I would say. That's why I don't like this matchup very much. But so well played to him, he was able to defend. But he has to respond to the Knight. Snowball, that's still going to be 1 hit, I think. And I do have my... Okay, I don't even get a hit, I don't think. That's kind of sad. I'm still actually, I'm not in the lead, but I have some damage in the left. I don't know how that even happened, actually. I've been going in the right every single time. Okay, Musketeer snipe, so well played to him again for mixing it up. Honestly, at this point, I'm kind of just spamming Expo Teslas, because he's not really going aggressive with balloons. He's playing pretty passive with, defensive bomb towers. There it is, so now stack archers. Tesla, I'm saving my Evo Knight because I want to break through. I'll Ice Spirit for the Miner as well. I think the Tesla will full defend the balloon, so no need to Ice Spirit on the balloon. I'll save it for the Miner to mitigate damage. And I might be able to go same lane, honestly. Okay, I'll Evo Knight on defense now. He's going in, and this might be a counter push opportunity for sure, because, yeah, he goes Miner as well, and Snowball. So, okay, sadly, one archer does die. if one stayed alive, that would have been a perfect counter push. I still think it's going to be a good counter push. So I'm going to go in. Evo Knight is very problematic for them, I'd say. Like, it's pretty hard for them to defend. Goes for a Muskie. I don't know about that play because it's going right into an Evo Knight, and he does not get the bomb tower in time. So that is probably a good game. I'm going to Tesla. He is BMing. I mean, that's on him, right? He didn't react fast enough. So I guess I'll just BM back a bit. Like, I don't know. Good luck. Okay, I'll just go in again. I have a Tesla supporting. Okay, he is very mad. Like, genuinely fuming right now. It's literally on him. He misplayed. He didn't get the bomb tower down in time, and he played a Musketeer into an Evo Knight. Like, I don't necessarily know what to tell this guy. But as you guys can see, this is a matchup that always goes to overtime, literally. Like, unless you win in single and take tower, which is never going to happen against a competent player, I'm also just going to say thanks, because why not? He's switching lanes. As you guys can see, these are like the very standard placements, you know, stacked archers in the corner, Tesla in the middle, and a big fundamental that plays into this is spreading your troops to prevent giving spell value. Because I know he has a snowball in here. I don't want him to be able to snowball the Tesla and archers, obviously. Now I'm just going to defend until overtime and actually just Fireball Cycle. This is how I would play the matchup even if I wasn't like up damage and triple probably. I could actually maybe go in right here, by the way, because I do have an Xbow alive. When I have a defensive Xbow up in this matchup, I like to go in to counter push, especially because I have an Evo Knight. I kind of set my cycle up perfectly for this situation. Yeah, he has nothing. I'll say thanks, and I'll just BM a little bit because he was BMing the whole game. When I don't like the matchup very much, I guess Evo Knight makes it pretty good though, but or at least better than before, but still, like, he literally lost on his own mistake, like 2 mistakes in a row. So I guess not much to say. That's gonna be top 500. It is really early in the season, as you guys can see. I think the guy was an okay player. Yeah, he has really good finishes actually. So nice win against Loon Cycle for the first match. Alright guys, we found the next match against Black Veil Brid. I thought it was Bird for a second, and looks like he has a YouTube channel as well. I kind of find it kind of funny how people put YouTube in their YouTube name if his name does have YouTube in it. Like, it already is a YouTube channel, so I'm not sure why he put YouTube in there. But anyways, just a little detail I noticed. I am top 500 right now. He has a good game for some reason. I actually didn't see what he played just now. Like, I forgot. He lets it lock on. Oh, is he playing Graveyard? Okay, Barb Barrel, Inferno Dragon Knight. Looks like Graveyard, honestly. And usually when they ignore your Expo, they're going to counter push. So yeah, there's the Graveyard. I have to cycle back to my archers. And then I think he's actually going to get some chip here. I probably have to log, because these skeleton... actually, I don't have to log. Actually, honestly, like, he did get quite a lot of damage because I also cycled a log and didn't have, like, the perfect cycle. I didn't have archers right away to defend the Graveyard. But I'm not really sure why he let it lock on. I guess he didn't have anything ground-based in hand when I went in. Either way, I got more damage than him, which is good. So Graveyard is like a dependent matchup on their support. Against Splash Yard, I would say it's definitely my matchup. Against this version, it really depends, because iDrag is very annoying. I really dislike that card. But he might have a freeze, because lots of these variants seem to have freeze these days. So that's going to help me out. Although if he has arrows, that's obviously going to hurt me as well. I'm going to hover skeletons in case he tries to snipe this with an iDrag. Does not, just goes for the Barb Barrel. I'll catch it with skeletons and just try and protect my Tesla a little bit. And that's pretty much a dead Tesla, but Knight's going to counter push. I'll also go Ice Spirit with it, and Archers just at the bridge to DPS the iDrag early. Honestly, why not? I don't want to leak Elixir. I feel like this is an okay play. And I can actually Expo with this because Archers are alive, so honestly I feel like that was a pretty good play on my end. And he might have just lost the game because... okay, he's back to Knight. Actually, if that was on the Exe, then he might have lost. I'll Knight anyways. Maybe, yeah, that's not going to be on the Expo for a while. I'll Ice Spirit for the Exe. Skeletons catch the Barb Barrel. Honestly, well played, because that that Barb Barrel like allowed the Knight to, or like held the Knight in place to allow the Exe to splash the Expo. So like he knows what he's doing. Honestly, he has a lot of Expo counters. He has Knight, he has Exe, he has iDrag. So this is the kind of matchup where they have a lot of counters, but it still doesn't look like he has a big spell, which is why I would still say this might be my matchup, because he just does not seem to have much. I'm going to Fireball, maybe catch him off guard. Okay, good Goblins, well played. That's a play I love to make, guys, Fireball like that. Gonna get this out of Expo range, though. He's not ready for this. Yep. So, you know, I always do that trick in my videos, but that's a very nice trick, and that gets me about like 1,000 damage. So take note of that, you know, kiting something out of Expo range. Yep, he gets a good game as well, because he obviously just assumed the Knight would be tanking for the Expo the entire time. Goes Exe low, very low Exe, like actually poorly played, because I could literally react to it. Usually you're not supposed to be able to react to an Executioner on your Expo. That Expo, I thought it was on tower for a second. I'm going to Fireball this Knight, though. That's another lock, I believe. No, it's not. It's on the Barb Barrel, but now it's a lock. And Evo Knight forces out that NATO. Yeah, it looks like he has a freeze, because he didn't have any like spells for my Expo the whole game, but that is GG, honestly, against Graveyard Freeze. I think it's just a matchup you play very aggressively, because they don't have like a way to fully kill your Expos. They have many counters, but if you keep cycling and catch them in a bad cycle eventually, you can probably win. So that's going to put me past 1900 and top 400 now. Alright guys, winner match against Ing Della Garza. Pay to join. Interesting clan name. Like, you literally have to pay to join. That doesn't sound like a good clan. Okay, Heal Spirit recruits. This is already looking bad. Evo recruits. Like, honestly, this might be it. Because I already cycled a log into nothing on Unit Recruits first play. Honestly, that is like... This might be controversial, but I really do think Evo recruits are like one of the most no-skill Evos in the game. Just my personal opinion, against how many people I've played using them. They literally just spam behind the Evo recruits, whether it's on like top ladder even. Or maybe I was just salty because I was tilted for so long last season. I was tilted down to like 2,500, I think. I had to get my top 1k finish in the end of it. But I was tilted below like 2,600 at some point. Down like almost 250 medals from from like 1 off 2,800. Against recruits, a lot of them. And I just couldn't do much. Gonna log this. Crazy log value on the Ramrider, Heal Spirit, and Fisher, so it actually looks like a decent matchup, I'd say. He has Ramrider for some reason, so I am very happy to see this, honestly. I'll give him the Heal Spirit love as well, because I am just so glad it's not like recruits, Royal Hogs, arrows, the traditional. Could still have arrows, of course, but doesn't look that bad for me. Also goes random Mother Witch, misplaced, but he does just get recruits down to like get away with it. That being said, he is down quite a lot of Elixir now because of that, so I could maybe get him right now. I'll Evo Knight to kite everything into the middle. Two recruits are going to bypass. Actually, I'll Fireball the Skelly Drags to keep my Knight alive. And Knight 1 Archer is going to counter push in the left. That's actually a pretty good counter push, I'd say. Even though Knight is low on HP, I think it'll tank long enough you had to force something out. And Heal Spirit to the point where, honestly, I would love to Xbow right now. I feel like he's low on Elixir. He does not have recruits in cycle either. So this is like a perfect opportunity, but I have to respond to the Fisherman, sadly, so I can't have to defend it. I'll actually just Archers like this. I'll let it lock onto tower. Okay, it locks onto the Archer anyways. I hope this is a good game, and I hope he just lost. I'm going to log to reset the Ramrider charge. Obviously, want to keep my Xbow alive, and that is going to be a good game, I think. He fireballs. He obviously didn't have enough Elixir for the recruits in time. I kind of knew that. Gonna Skeletons. Okay, if he had Mother Witch there... Actually, he does have Mother Witch, doesn't he? So he maybe could have punished that play. Actually, I don't know why I predicted Skeletons into a Mother Witch. That's kind of on me, but he didn't go for it. To be fair, who would really go for a Mother Witch on an Xbow? But I'm going to Xbow again. He has to play something in front. Heal Spirit. That's going to tank. I'll just log Fireball. This is a play I love to make, guys. Look at this. Okay, I mistimed it. Oops. That would have been on tower, by the way, if I got that correct. So that's on me, because he played the recruits like all the way in the back. But that's a play I love to make late game against recruits decks, especially if they don't have like other cards that really need to Fireball. Like, he has Skeleton Dragons, which are annoying, but otherwise nothing really bad. Like no Elixir Pump, no Flying Machine. Mother Witch too, I would love to Fireball that a lot, but I honestly don't think it's that big of a deal, because he's not really using it that well. And this is a log Fireball right here. Honestly, that's value. Fisherman plus 3 recruits, I take that. That being said, there's going to be a huge counter push on the right, but I think I can defend it. Just have to make sure to reset the Ramrider charge at some point, which is why I'm saving my Ice Spirit for that. So I'm just going to Ice Spirit Tesla down low. And that is going to be flawless defense. I don't think I took any damage, actually. So he has a Fireball and a Rage in this deck. Very interesting deck, honestly. I do think it's my matchup. Honestly, Evo recruits are a pain. They're a huge pain. But I can defend this pretty well. Like, he can never really break through. Because honestly, my deck's kind of a pain for him to break through as well. Even though I just hate going against recruits. But yeah, back to my point earlier. I do think recruits are one of the lowest skill decks in the game. Like, a lot of them. That's going to be some Ramrider damage, actually. I'll take like 2 hits, but it's fine. It's in my left side tower, which I don't really mind taking damage in anyways. I don't want to Fireball that, because that's not in the tower I want value in. So like, usually I would say like Fireballing Mother Witch almost every time is kind of a compulsory rule. But at this point, like now, because I waited as well, I can Fireball. Okay, I missed the Mother Witch. But I think hitting the Skeleton Dragons was important, but I could have like angled it to hit the Mother Witch too. I just kind of like instantaneously went in. Mother Witch gets some hits on tower, but otherwise... yeah, I would say usually you do want to get some Xbow, or some Fireball value on Mother Witch almost every time, but as far as how my opponent is using it in this match, I'm not that concerned. I finally am going in as well, because I do have the Evo Knight in cycle, which can protect my Xbow well against these recruits, whereas a normal Knight might not have done the trick on a log for the Mother Witch plus the Pig, and that's a lock. Very nice, as you guys can see. Just perfect timing to go Xbow. Like, that's part of my playstyle. I like to go in at the right time, not just spam Xbows all the time. I was biding my time a lot, playing defensive, just cycling to my Evo Knight to support my Xbow push with. Eventually I got it back, and I was able to just, get a lot of value. But yeah, Mother Witch, I haven't really needed to Fireball very often, because he's not using it very well. Like, he's just cycling it sometimes, instead of like trying to punish skeletons, for example. I'm gonna Knight as well. This getting a bit precarious, but we should be good, and that should be a win. So yeah, I do feel like recruits decks are like a lot of time just spam. Like this guy went Heal Spirit at the bridge, recruits at the back first play. So I don't really vouch for that kind of gameplay. Don't think it's very healthy either, especially because in some decks there's just nothing opponents can do. You can starting hand people with that. You know, that bait deck with like Mighty Miner, Goblin Gang, Dark Goblin. That spam deck is one of the most annoying in the whole game to face, honestly. But otherwise, you know, I guess... Oh, well, that was a plus 35. That's insane. Wow. Okay, crazy trophy gain. 1950, 284 in the world. 2 off, 2,000 rating points. Alright, guys. Found another match against a Chinese player. I sadly lost a match against, like, I think it was a weird E-Giant deck. I'm gonna split archers and see what my opponent does. Idrag gonna Xbow opposite. This is my play always, because Idrag could be Lava Hound, could be a lot of things. It's Mega Knight. Looks like Mega Knight bait in that case. Very rare chance it's going to be Mega Knight Ram Rider, like the triple spell one. By the way, perfect, like, oh wow, maybe it is because he has a fireball. That was a perfect like spacing of my Knight and Archer to not let the Mega Knight jump onto the Xbow and then just the Archer help out. And this is exactly what I was talking about. That's why I went Xbow, because one Archer is already in the right to help out against the Idrag. Then I just had to go Skeletons to distract it, and that was easily defended. And meanwhile, I got like 800 damage in the left, so that's why I like punishing an Idrag in the back with an Xbow early, because they're down 4. They're down 1 technically because I split archers, but like they're at 6 elixir, right? So in a way they are down 4. And again, the one archer will help out against the Idrag. Gonna high Tesla. And I might just Xbow because I've outcycled the Mega Knight. Honestly, I will. This is risky because I don't know what he has. But I do have a Tesla helping out. Okay, he's playing Miner. So it looks like just maybe Miner Poison control based on his deck, because he does have a Fireball. Oh, I just said Miner Poison. He has a Fireball. He actually has revealed that. I'm pretty sure. Or am I just high? I don't know. I swear I saw a Fireball, unless I'm gravely mistaken. I think I did, though. But anyways, this looks like an okay matchup. Haven't seen any card that might be Evo yet, so that's interesting. Gonna stack archers. He does have arrows, which is annoying. Like Miner, Fireball arrows. Honestly, Fireball arrows is one of the best spell combinations against Xbow, because you can just get so much value. Fireball is good against Xbow. Arrows is good against archers, of course. He goes Knight the back, so he has a Knight. He doesn't have iDragon Cycle, so I'm going to Xbow because I can Knight for his Mega Knight, and he can't go Inferno Dragon behind, which means I don't have to worry about that. So he has to defend this some other way. Maybe Miner on the Xbow or Zappies. If he goes Zappies, I'll Fireball all of them. If he Fireballs, honestly, that's annoying. This is what I meant. Like, they can counter Xbow very well. But it's still okay because I did force a Fireball out. And I'm, like, just still playing at my pace. Like, this is definitely my momentum. I'm actually just going to Spell Cycle against that. I did miss one Zappy, but I'm just going to take the spell value, to be honest, because in a matchup like this, it might be useful to just Spell Cycle too. I have Evo Knight next up in Cycle, so I feel comfortable going Xbow. He has an Evo Knight himself, actually, so maybe that was a mistake. But I'm still going to pressure pretty well. That being said, he's back to Mega Knight now, so... Wait, what in the world was that? Okay, he just misplayed and lost that. That's kind of funny, actually. What exactly was he trying to achieve with that? I can only assume he misclicked, because I don't think he had anything tanking for the Xbow, right? He literally had... like nothing there except like an iDragon in the sky, which does not counter an Xbow. Xbow does not hit air. That was like 6 years ago. He went Mega Knight behind the tower when I had an offensive Xbow on the board. Like that was a really bad play. Or maybe he didn't think I would kill the Evo Knight that fast. Who knows? Either way, really nice win against Miner, Mega Knight, Fireball arrows. I would say like not a great matchup, but an okay matchup, and also he didn't play very well. So that's why I like early season. Honestly, it's kind of fun because you go into a lot of players who are like, they don't play very well. But that's top 250 in the world. Again, 2 off 2K. Alright guys, found our match against a Korean guy. Oh, I know this guy. Yeah, pay to join. Okay guys, there's a saying that goes, Riley has said this before as well, one of my good friends. Never forget those who BM'd you. And this guy really BM'd me before when he was playing Hoggy Q. Oh, I don't think he was playing Mighty Miner last time. I think he was playing like Valkyrie or Knight. I think it was Evo Knight. I couldn't do anything about the matchup because like with an Evo Knight in there, honestly, it's a pain. Like you can never break through. I guess you can Spell Cycle, but like there's so many ways. He gives a good game early. He knows because he has a good matchup. See, like he knows, and I don't think he's trying to tie. Is he? Yeah, he's not trying to tie because he goes hog. He's just BMing. Like, so, as I said, do not forget people who BM'd you. As I said before the match even started, I remembered, and this is the guy. So, I'm going to have to get my get-backs right here. Mighty Miner Hoggy Q. So, as I said, this is a very intricate matchup, actually. There are lots of ways to play this. I would say that one way is offensive, like trying to get a lock. But another way is Spell Cycle. Also, shout out to Future giving the GT emote on the side there. My friends are watching me play right now. It is early season though. Goes for he has an E-Spirit too. That actually hurts because E-Spirit is so good against Xbow. It's so good against archers. Like E-Spirit log kills archers. It's so good against an Xbow because you can retarget an Xbow even from afar. Because like you can literally just E-Spirit, and then even if you block it, you can't block an E-Spirit really. Like you can, but you know what I mean. It's more tricky too. He goes for a hog, high EQ. That should be some damage still actually, because I got. He doesn't have a log, right? I'll kite these out of range, maybe get a small lock. Yeah, I get a baby Expo lock. That's like 4 ticks. You guys know I started saying this term baby Expo lock a lot. I'm gonna punish with a knight, by the way, because he's low on elixir right now. Yeah, I don't think he has a mighty in cycle. Or maybe he's back, but that's why I also went Ice Spirit just to cover that option. Yeah, because that'll be a very low HP mighty now. At least I got an Ice Spirit on tower as well. Like that is value to me. That's almost a dead mighty. Force the mighty out, and we are up damage in double, like going into double. I honestly love getting like a 1000 damage lead if I can in this matchup, but it's not very easy to do so. Gonna fireball, hopefully hit the Firecracker as it goes back. Nope, didn't work out, but I can just log it, so it's not a big deal. Very bad E-Spirit leading right into my log. Is gonna log either way, so don't like that. And honestly, this is a very good position. I have an activated king. Another big thing in this matchup, they usually play a Firecracker these days, because Evo Firecracker, they just always started playing it now, is Spell Cycle. Or not Spell Cycle, I'm getting confused, is activation of the King Tower. That's what I was trying to say. I like had a brain freeze for like a second. Also, I do like to fireball most Evo Firecrackers if possible. I'm also going to intentionally let that E-Spirit connect, because I don't mind him going in the left lane. I do not want him going the same lane, which is exactly what he's doing right now. Get a knight to protect my archers, hopefully. Perfect. Against the Firecracker, because that's annoying. I'm going to Expo pressure on the left. Don't really agree with that Tesla. I mean, it's not a bad play. Actually, it's not too bad. But it doesn't help against the Expo. So that's why. Like, usually, center Tesla isn't the best. I honestly could Fireball Tower right now. But since that Tesla is not in range of my Expo, this is why I would have suggested a higher Tesla, by the way. Which, I'm not trying to give him tips. I'm just saying, like, that's the play that would have been better to make. Because that would have actually prevented me from doing anything. I don't have anything in cycle to prevent that hog hit. Don't have a log, sadly. I'm not going to waste an Evo Knight on a hog rider like that. I just don't think it's worth it. I'd rather take the offensive initiative. Going to fireball. And then I can late log. And then, okay, he does EQ. So if you want a building there... I got a baby tick, by the way. That's like one tick. Even one tick is a lock in my book. I always say this. That's 55 damage right there on top ladder. I've been playing so much tourney standard recently that I forgot, like... I don't know what it is at tourney standard, but I always say, like, I know it's 55 damage per bolt at top ladder, but not sure about tourney standard. Anyways, I want to fireball. I'm going to log instead, and then fireball, actually. I'm going to log to keep the Evo Knight alive first and foremost. I get another lock, I think. No, he gets the goblins down. But as you guys can see, because of my tiny Expo locks, I've slowly just been chipping him out, and I've been, like, winning in damage most of the game. Or at least holding my own, which is great, honestly. Evo Firecracker is in the house, and that is scary. I'm honestly just going to have to fireball that, I think. Like, I can't really mess around with that. I'll log on this. Let the E-Spirit connect again. Couldn't really do anything about it. And he EQs. Honestly, I take that. Like, he's having, like, decisiveness issues. Or he's being indecisive because he's literally, like, struggling to choose a lane. Like, he was going in the left. He was going in the right for a while, then he decided to change to the left, and he was going back in the right. And that's exactly what you want to do as an Expo player. You want to bait them to go opposite lane to you. That's why I went Expo in that lane sometimes to force out an Earthquake. And then eventually they'll have damage in both lanes. They might have the lead, but you only care about one, and that's why, even though he might have more damage than me, I was able to win. And thank you, Future, for BMing him as well. I'm going to BM him too, because he BM'd me. He even gives the oops, but he literally was spamming good game at the start, because he knew he was going to win, like, at least based on the matchup. But sadly for him, I was able to come back. And again, do not remember those who've BM'd you guys. I was able to get my revenge. So I'm just going to give the Goblin laugh and BM him, because he honestly did BM me, and I would say, you know, that's what happens. Anyways, though, that is going to be... one off my goal. Yeah, 211. Honestly, I just wanted top 200, so I can't stop here, even though it's like a great stopping point. I'll go for one final win. Alright, guys, we found the next match against Yujiro Hanma. Wait, I swear I saw a balloon in that minor guy's deck. Did he just never play one? I don't even know. Or am I just tripping again? Okay, no Evo King. Okay, does that mean he's playing without Evos? Because that would be very nice. That would honestly give me an unfair advantage, because Evos are so broken right now, and I have an Evo Knight myself. Okay, Cannon plus Lightning is looking like Electro Giant. He does let the Expo lock in the left. Don't know about that bowler, guys. We actually get a nice lock. That's like 1,000 damage. Jeez, that's a lot. I don't even think I I didn't fireball, so that's just 1,000 damage. So Lightning does counter Expo very well, but Expo still gets more damage than a Lightning in a vacuum, of course, if they don't tank for it. Usually it's just tough because they can tank for it, but I don't know why this guy didn't tank. and as a result, I was just able to, you know, get a lock, and that's a nice early lead. I don't know why he's playing bowler. I mean, probably no evos, right? Like, I think E-Giant with evos runs barbs, or I don't know, actually. Like, what would it run with evos? I haven't actually seen many E-Giant. Oh, Knight, I guess, as well, potentially. I've seen some E-Giant Evo Knight decks, actually. I'm going to Fireball. I'm down Elixir because I just cycled a Knight, but I think it's definitely worth, like, he just gave me a free Fireball. Why would I not take it? He gives me another free, like, instance of damage by letting those archers go. I do not know why he did that, or why he thought that would be a good reason at all, because that really was not a good play. He's always playing Pump, that's why. Okay, anyways, I'm going to go in. He does not have enough for an E-Giant. He does have enough for a bowler. I'm going to Archers and Log, though. I could also Ice Spirit, but I think Log is the play. Just to, after it hits again, just to get another small Expo lock. Very nice. And that's going to put him down to about, below 1800. So, you know, we're up about 2,000 damage. The issue here is that I am down about 2,000 Elixir. Like, he has a full pump on the board. I'm going to struggle to defend this next E-Giant, but I believe I can, just because I have an Evo Knight in Cycle, which I did save just for this occasion. I'm also going to Ice Spirit the bridge, because, you know, every bit of chip does count. And he does have to, yeah, as you guys can see, he has to waste a Phoenix in front of the E-Giant, so exactly what I wanted him to do. Very big in this matchup is stacking archers, by the way. Going to stack them, because he only has lightning. He cannot actually kill stacked archers without, like, tornadoing them into the E-Giant, which, of course, no one really wants to do. That cannon is low-key annoying. It's actually going to, like, DPS down my knight. I'm going to Tesla after the bowler boulder, like, disappears, and then hopefully it'll help against the bowler. Yeah, that should take the bowler out. I'll actually go skeletons, too. That's a free Fireball. Okay, actually, the other pump died. I thought it was going to get value. But to be fair, it was on the board for a long time, but I don't think ignoring that is an option. I think just Fireballing that is a good play. I still don't like pump, by the way, conceptually. It's just a free +1 elixir trade against, like, almost all the spells in the game. Like Rocket, Lightning, Fireball, Poison, even. The only one that isn't is Earthquake and Log, I think. I don't know about arrows, actually. But I don't like the concept very much. Like, you just get a free 1 elixir for doing that. But anyways, that should be an okay defense. This is the anti-lightning defensive Xbow placement, so take note of that, because I know he's playing lightning in this deck, obviously. This is the anti-lightning Tesla placement. Gonna play for that as well. He has to lightning up high if he wants to, which no one really wants to, right? It's 6 against 4, so it's already a -2. It doesn't even hit the tower. Honestly, I'd say that was an okay play. Hitting the archers on the tower is a decent play. But I can probably Expo now because he's not back to his E-Giant. He is back to bowler. Gonna have to predict the bowler. Okay, good prediction, but even better bowler by him. So usually people go bowler, like, in the left corner over there. I get a lock still. Nice. I destroyed that bowler. I melted it because I went archers to DPS and log. So even though he did a well-played bowler, I still tried to kill it because it's late enough in the match to the point where I can afford to do a play like that. And this guy just kind of got destroyed. Honestly, like, he kind of just got outplayed. Like, he wasn't playing very well the whole game. He is very upset. To be fair, he is not playing Evo, so I do respect that. You know, no Evos, but I don't know about a king because he did lose. But I'll give him the good luck. Like, honestly, I feel bad. I'll say thanks just because he's BMing a lot, but I do feel bad because, honestly, he didn't play very well. To be fair, that was his own downfall. Not really anything I did. I played well. But that's going to be it, guys. That's going to be 2025 in the world, 149 global, or 2025 rating points and medals. 149 in the world, so top 150. My goal was top 200. I got it. Even better, top 150. So very nice stuff. I had some very nice wins along the way, and I had a great win against that Hoggy Q guy who BM'd me before as well. So that was nice. But let me know if you guys would like to see more early season top ladder pushes. That's about it for the video. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.